not many or not all of us, you're used to it. You do it every day. As I'm speaking right now, I'm almost choking. So I want to ask and crave your indulgence and your permission if for the 3 minutes that I'm going to be up here, I can take off my mask. Because as it is now, I can't breathe. So if you would allow, if you would release your knee, if you will take your knee off my neck so I can breathe. Am I permitted? 3 minutes. I'm not talking to you. Who's that? I'm talking to my boss, Mustafa. Thank you, sir. It's very unusual when you're not presiding. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this especially important event. And I thank you for being here this morning. I appreciate that you are all here today on a weekend when I know that many of you would rather be somewhere else. I also thank His Excellency, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, for making the time to join us here today. A year ago, when we set out to develop the legislative agenda of the 9th House of Representatives, we did so in the knowledge that our country faced profound challenges, and it fell to us to find solutions that met the point of our national need. Following from that recognition, we produced and adopted a legislative agenda that was ambitious in its scope and innovative in its purpose. We took a critical look at our present circumstances and proposed solutions that sought to go beyond surface fixes to address the core of our most pressing national problems and provide the right answers to the unresolved questions of nationhood. However, in all our planning and imagining, we did not know that the world would soon change drastically in ways we could not then conceive of, and with consequences beyond our wildest imagination. Before now, the extent of our difficulties was well known to us. We have population growth that far outpaces the rate of economic growth. Insecurity has made vast swaths of our country uninhabitable for citizens and unattractive to investment. We are at war, fighting insurgents in the Northeast who want to remake our world in the image of a medieval theocracy. Our education system is producing graduates who cannot compete in the 21st century knowledge economy. At the same time, economic and social inequity exacerbates our age-old conflicts, making cooperation and progress difficult and often impossible. As a consequence of the new realities imposed on us by the COVID-19 pandemic, the question then is, how do you achieve your ambitions in a world where the signposts of certainty have moved so far that we can barely even see them or recognize where they used to be? This is the reality from which the Nigerian people are looking to us for lasting solutions. Are we able to rise to the challenges of our times? I believe that we are. This updated legislative agenda and the implementation plan, which we have tagged our contract with Nigerians, sets out the new priorities of this 9th House of Representatives and commits us to a plan of action over the next year and for the rest of our tenure. We have called this document a contract because that is what it is, a written account of what we owe the people and how we intend to meet our obligations within the shortest possible time. These documents represent our intention to be held accountable based on what we have freely committed to achieving, and which I am confident we will realize to the glory of God and the edification of our people. Our gathering here today is first to present this document to the public. More importantly, this gathering is intended as a convenient space for us to have frank conversations about how we will go about achieving the objectives we have set out in our contract with Nigerians. This is an opportunity to empower ourselves with the confidence to dare and the skills to deliver. I encourage all of us to use the time here today to learn from the speakers and each other, exchange ideas, and develop individual roadmaps that will guide our interactions as we work together to deliver a House of Representatives that meets the highest expectations of its citizens. I look forward to what we will accomplish together in the months ahead. This updated legislative agenda and today's event would not have been possible without the support of the Department for International Development in Nigeria and the Partnership to Engage, Reform, and Learn, PERL. I am most grateful for all the support they have provided on this project, particularly and on other developments initiatives of the Ninth House of Representatives. Even as I express my gratitude for what has already been done, I want to assure you that we fully intend to come back to you as many times as it takes to achieve the ambitions we have so clearly set out in these documents. Honorable colleagues, I want you to remember today, as always, what our mission is: to protect those who need us, to shield them, to empower through opportunity, to decide what future we want, and then to build it. This is our mandate, and we will deliver because we must, because there is no alternative. I pray for God's guidance on all our endeavors, and I wish journey mercies to all those who will be traveling today and the days ahead. Thank you all once more for your presence here today. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, SJF. Now I can